Hey guys, welcome to Timeout, the show that brings to you the inside scoop in the minds of two men, two husbands, two dads, two sports enthusiasts, but primarily two guys who love to just shoot the shit.
Guys, we created this show to entertain, inspire, and take your mind off things in the real world for a little while, just because of all the things that have been going on.
And there really is quite a lot going on.
Yeah, there has been.
Wow.
Coronavirus, overposting. Wow, man.
Instagram? What even is that?
Yeah.
Let's start off by introducing ourselves. I'm Darryl.
I'm Brennan.
And we've been friends for what seems like forever. Probably going on 12 to 15 years.
At least.
And we met.
Well, I was your bitch at the grocery store pretty much.
And I don't think things have changed.
No, not really, unfortunately.
But today, guys, we have three major topics that we want to discuss with you. But before we do that, why don't we crack open this beautiful bottle? What do we have here?
We got a little bit of J.P. Weiser's vanilla whiskey.
Vanilla whiskey.
And I've been looking at this bottle ever since we started.
I'm pretty sure you have no idea how to pour this.
Ooh.
But I'm okay with it.
Look at you.
I feel like you didn't pour enough.
Well, time to drink up, big boy.
Are you just going to leave yourself high and dry?
Friggin' right I am, because I already poured enough.
Cheers. We hope you guys at home join us.
We almost should have brought shot glasses to do that.
Oh, who needs a shot glass with the way you pour?
Delicious.
Hey, Brennan, when did you start drinking whiskey?
About 3 years ago, I actually started with bourbon whiskey. I started with the shitty whiskey though, Jim Beam. But when you get into Maker's Mark and stuff, very, very tasty, especially on the rocks.
Ooh, that's strong shit.
Yeah, it is, but once you start getting blackout, you don't feel it anymore.
I actually started drinking it with my brother. We went to a concert, August Burns Red in Toronto, just him and I. Little getaway. My brother and I don't get away enough. But we went down, and we had a couple hours to spare. So I said, hey, let's go to the hotel, check in, unpack, and let's go to the bar downstairs. I said, absolutely. And I know my brother's a big whiskey drinker. I'm usually a beer guy. But I go downstairs, and about to order, and I said, hey, let's make a deal. He looks at me, he's like, what? He said, I said, every glass that we're going to order has to be a different whiskey from the last. I said, absolutely.
Let me tell you how this turns out.
This is my intention to find out if I liked it or not, and also to find a favorite. But let me tell you, 10 glasses in, I don't even remember drinking whiskey. But, what are we talking about? Oh,
the whole coronavirus thing.
You know the funny thing about the coronavirus? Really nothing is funny about it. But being locked up. Man, I got two kids at home. Being locked up. I feel like I'm in jail. What have you been doing during the lockdown?
I've still been resuming normal operations as usual. Obviously going to work and stuff like that. I'm on shift work, so it's a little easier for me to be home.
Well, that sounds fun. I've been changing diapers.
At least I get a little bit of a getaway.
It is a getaway. Let me tell you, the first week, I said, I'm going to be at home with my two kids, my kids 4 and 2, and I said, potty training time. My little girl, she could pee no problem, but going for shit, let me tell you, it's like, nope, not happening. So I said, these next 2-3 weeks, it's happening. Let me tell you, the first week, it did not happen. She had diarrhea every goddamn day.
That's our special.
She definitely takes after daddy. But really, it's been great spending time with two kids. But I will say the one thing I've enjoyed almost as much as spending time with my two kids is playing Overwatch. I'm a super competitive dude.
That's the game you keep begging me to download.
I've tried, man. I even said I'd buy it for you.
I know, I'm a cheap ass.
It's actually on sale. But so it goes by ranks. And I feel like playing 2-3 hours a day has improved my rank. Also, let me tell you, not being able to go buy new controllers because the stores are closed has definitely lessened my anger because I can no longer throw my controller. I heard you're playing the NBA 2K.
I am. I probably did the same as you. I went through about 10 games while I was on my days off. I don't even know how I have fucking time to do that, but I do. I was into playing Call of Duty, but I'm honestly not impressed with their new their new battle royale and all that. It seems like they just really rushed everything.
I feel like it's definitely nowhere near as smooth as the last one.
It's good, but it's not anything to rave over.
I feel like even like the loadout time is so slow.
Yeah, it is. The new battle royale they could have really improved on. It wasn't anything spectacular, to be honest with you. Like, you know when you play something and you think, oh, I'm never going to stop playing this?
Yeah.
Well, when I first played it, I never thought that at all.
Well, it's funny you say that. This is actually the first time since Kevin Garnett was on the cover of NBA 2K. I'm pretty sure it was 2007, 2008. This is the first time that I've not bought the new NBA.
I gave him this year. I gave him. Mostly because of Zion Williamson, but...
Ooh. Yeah, but I'm a Lakers boy.
RJ Barrett, too.
Ooh. See, if I'm a Lakers boy, I'd play with LeBron James, and I
True
wouldn't
enough.
even switch. But speaking of LeBron James, topic number 2, sports are canceled.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know how that affects your life. I know I wake up every day, check the score up. I know I'm checking the highlights. I know I'm ready and waiting to see LeBron just go off every goddamn day.
I'm doing the same thing. Wake up in the morning before work, while I'm eating breakfast, check the stats, and check out all the records that were set the night before. Usually Giannis Antetokounmpo is just destroying everybody.
Would you say he's MVP?
I don't know. It's hard to say this year.
Like who are your top three candidates?
Are they even still doing MVP this year?
No, but if they did, who would be your top 3 candidates?
Well, I'd have
2020
to say, I'd have to
coronavirus
say,
champion MVP. Who would you pick?
I'd have to say James Harden.
What?
I'd have to say
What is James Harden even doing?
Giannis
Apart from traveling, he's probably traveling far away from here.
Antetokounmpo. He's definitely my MVP. Aside from that, really.
You don't think that at 35 years old,
I was just about to say LeBron.
LeBron
Just about to say
James
LeBron.
turning around that whole franchise, best record since Kobe. That's
You know,
nice.
people hated when he went to that team, and I think it was one of the. Fucking edit that now. Cocksucker. So we were talking about LeBron, right?
So before we got rudely interrupted, this guy passed gas actually knocked down our green screen.
My special.
Prior to leaving, we're talking about LeBron, 35 years old, winning the cup. Yeah, are we pouring ourselves another one already?
Why not?
How long of a delay were we on?
Oh,
Long enough to keep another glass going. Did you not fill mine up?
I just did know.
I feel like I've not trained you well.
Well,
Speaking of training, what is the hardest thing or experience you've ever had to done with changing a diaper?
Oof. Well, my wife's pretty good. She's a saint. She does a lot of extra care, even when I'm home. I just thought I'd throw that in there for you, Jess. Listen, though, the hardest time that I've done was when she shit in her onesie. Shot right through it, threw it right in the garbage. I was done. I wasn't washing that.
How do people even waste their time washing that?
Oh, she did. She washed the track pants because they were Roots track pants.
Oh, yeah, you can't mess with Roots.
So she came down and washed them, scrubbed them pretty good. Ended up cleaning them up. And you know that smell of baby shit?
Yeah, I try to forget it, but
Dude.
it just seems like it permeates the nose.
Oh my god, man. I wiped her down and it literally smelled like that orange hand cleaner that you clean after you work with grease and stuff.
Is that a bad smell?
And shit mixed.
Wow, what did
It was
she
like-
eat? What are you feeding this girl?
Well, if she's eating what I'm eating, which is pretty much ground beef and rice, well, she's screwed.
So she smells as bad as you? Are you, are
Well,
you sure
I'll
it's
put it
ground
to you
beef?
this way: when she
Not dead cow?
when she
Not
shits,
underground beef?
when she shits and I walk in her room in the morning to get her at 7:00. Wow, man! Like your eyes start watering, and you think, you know what? I created that, and you get a sense of happiness because you know she's gonna pass on your shit legacy.
You know what? I'm sure we could sit here all day talk about fucking blowouts and whatnot. 2 funny stories. Number 1, I'm changing my 4-year-old. Well, he wasn't 4 then. He was probably 7 or 8 months, and he had a sneeze fart. Have you ever had a sneeze fart?
No, well, not me.
Legs in
personally.
the air, sneeze, wall, sneeze, wall.
Oh my god!
Yeah, there was shit everywhere.
I can just imagine. So he's just like you.
Yeah, but yeah, pretty well. Yeah. Number 2, this actually happened last week on coronavirus vacation week. It was my boy's birthday, so my wife bought him a blue and purple birthday cake. Like, it was like dye. Like, it was super dark. And my little girl ate it. And like I said, she was having diarrhea all week. So the next day I change her, and I go to take off her diaper in the toilet, and it's just purple liquid. I was like, I panicked a little bit. And I was like, whatever. Then I kind of clued in on my birthday cake. But then when I went to wipe her ass was stained purple. Looked like a goddamn Smurf gave her a kiss on the butt. It was terrible.
Oh God! Was that when I was over? That was when I came over.
It was possible.
That's when I came over. And they had that giant ball of Play-Doh that they were throwing on the floor.
Yeah, I guess what they cleaned that mess.
Oh.
Not
Did
the
they
wife.
clean it?
I did.
Oh God!
Daddy do everything.
I can't really say that here.
All right, guys. Finish this up. We have top 5 of the week. So every week we want to bring to you our top 5 craziest finds. This week we have our top 5 silliest dad jokes. You want to start? Or do you want me to start?
Well, these are lame as hell, so I'll start.
But isn't that the point of a dad joke?
Okay, well, I'll get this first one that you wrote down. The Secret
Don't
Service.
blame me.
The Secret Service isn't allowed to yell "Get down" anymore when the president is about to be attacked. Now they have to yell "Donald Duck." Jesus Christ!
I don't know how we're gonna top that one. All right. Server comes up to the table, looks at the dad and says, "Sorry for your wait." The dad says, "I'm sorry, you call me fat?"
Oh God! Today my son asked, "Can I have a bookmark?" And I burst into tears. 11 years old and he still doesn't know my name's Brian. That one's actually pretty good. We need Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell here.
Dude, I wouldn't buy anything with Velcro. It's a total ripoff. And our number 1?
Do you want to hear a joke about paper? Never mind. It's terrible. Okay, I have one
Almost
last
like
question.
these jokes.
One last question for you. So, you only have $5. You're at the bar.
Sounds about right.
And you can buy one drink. What do you get?
Do I want to gross people out? Concrete mixer.
Oof, that's rough.
If I want to enjoy my drink,
That's heartburn central in the stomach there.
what about your Jaeger bomb?
Okay, I'm in for that.
What would you?
Oh boy. We got some little guests here. I'd probably do a double of
A
Jim
double.
Beam.
You think $5 can get you a double?
Well,
What
Hey,
kind of bar are you going to?
if you play your cards right. Well, I mean, you could go to a sketchy bar.
We are in Timmins after all.
Yeah, exactly. There ain't too much choice around here.
Is there even bars there anymore? Like,
Club 147?
I haven't been there in years. You know where I have been? The Surge. Have you ever been to the Surge?
I haven't been there actually.
Yo, the girl who owned that took it over, redid the whole thing.
Really?
Like, beautiful ceramic, wood floor, everything. Looks like a fancy bar.
I haven't been in there yet. Lots of guys from work have been in there.
Like, where's
Had
our
some
other
drinks.
options? I mean, you and I drink in the basement.
Yeah, I'm drinking my dungeony basement. It's not done yet.
I mean,
When it is, well, cool. Then we can drink down here without screens and tablecloths and things. But
Absolutely. All right, guys. We want to thank you so much for even giving us any attention. Sorry you had to bear through that. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope it inspired you. We hope it entertained you. We hope it kind of passed you the time through being isolated, through being alone, maybe being with your family.
thank you, and please remember to share. We're gonna post a link, and also put in the comments your thoughts of the day. If you want us to talk about anything, we can definitely bring it up, discuss it, and
Ask us any question.
have a conversation about it.
Yeah.
We're down for anything.
We want to hear from you guys. That's
And
the point.
We appreciate the support, whatever support we do get, so we won't forget it.
Thank you. See you next time on Timeout.
Shit, I fucked up at the end.
You did.
My bad.